Sonopari's palace shimmers with an otherworldly glow, its architecture a fusion of eras.
Muna stands in awe, her gaze lost in the palace's grandeur. Sonopari smiles, hinting at the infinite possibilities within the palace. The palace's design defies convention, a testament to boundless imagination. Muna's wonder deepens, the palace's allure pulling her closer. Sonopari's knowing smile promises a journey beyond imagination. Sonopari leads Muna through an endless palace corridor, the weight of history pressing in. The walls become living canvases, ancient civilizations morphing into futuristic visions in a dizzying dance. The corridor twists, revealing scenes from Muna's life, the past and future blurring into an impossible present. Muna's mind reels, caught in the corridor's temporal currents, as the seamless transitions disorient and intrigue. Sonopari and Muna venture into the special room, the carvings on the wall glowing softly. The walls come alive with intricate carvings, the symbols shifting and morphing before their eyes. At the center, a radiant orb pulsates with vibrant energy, drawing them closer. Sonopari gestures towards the orb, beckoning Muna to approach the limitless knowledge and experiences. In an unearthly setting, Sonopari faces Mona, a gateway to the unknown shimmering behind her. With a subtle gesture, Sonopari awakens the mystical door, its light intensifying. The door transforms into a tunnel of radiant light, beckoning passage. "This is the door of time," Sonopari proclaims, her voice echoing with ancient power. "Today, I will take you on a journey to your past." Mona watches with bated breath as the tunnel of light pulsates, ready to transport her to a forgotten age. Mona, filled with trepidation, reaches out to Sonopari, their hands barely touching in the dim light. With a shared breath, Mona and Sonopari step into the unknown, the light beckoning them forward. The world dissolves into a swirling vortex of colors as they journey through time. Mona's face contorts in a grimace of disorientation as the time portal envelops them. The swirling vortex intensifies, pulling Mona and Sonopari deeper into the currents of time. Lost in the chaos of the time portal, Mona struggles to maintain her grip on reality. Mona and Sonopari materialize in a quaint village, stepping into a scene straight out of history. Lush greenery embraces the old-fashioned houses, transporting them to a simpler time. Villagers in traditional attire move about, completing the idyllic tableau of a bygone era. Mona's eyes widen with amazement, absorbing the sights and sounds of her ancestral home. Sonopari gestures around, revealing a profound truth. "This is your village, but 100 years ago." Mona, adrift in an unknown place, her eyes darting with wonder and confusion. Bathed in ethereal light, the scene unfolds with a dreamlike quality. A woman sits serenely on a weathered bench, an echo of Mona's grandmother. Beside her, a child listens with rapt attention, drawn into the gentle murmur of a story. The woman speaks, her voice a soothing murmur that fills the air with warmth. The atmosphere shimmers with a surreal, otherworldly beauty. Mona approaches, her breath catching as she beholds the child before her. A gasp escapes her lips as she recognizes the youthful spirit. The child, Mona's younger grandmother, stands small, her eyes sparkling with dreams. "I want to be a teacher when I grow up, and I'll teach all the children." Her voice, filled with youthful ambition, echoes with the promise of dreams yet to come. The scene is imbued with the innocence and hope of a future educator. In the ethereal time observation point, Sonopari's gentle smile radiates warmth as she looks at Mona. Mona watches, her face a canvas of wonder, tinged with sadness, deeply connected to her family's history. Sonopari's voice fills the silent space. "They can't see you." Her words echo with a profound truth. "We can only observe." Mona's eyes reflect a poignant understanding, accepting her role as a silent observer in the tapestry of time. The time observation point hums with the weight of untold stories, as Mona and Sonopari share a moment of quiet contemplation. In the softly lit ancestral home, Mona stands beside Sonopari, observing the dedicated figures of her forebears. The ancestors sit hunched over their books, their faces glowing in the candlelight, each absorbed in study. The air vibrates with a quiet dedication, a tangible thirst for knowledge that fills the humble dwelling. Tears well in Mona's eyes as she connects with the origin of her family's deep-rooted educational values. The school buzzes with youthful energy, a symphony of laughter and the promise of futures. Mona's gaze softens, a wistful smile hinting at dreams yet realized. Mona sees herself teaching with passion and joy. The classroom comes alive with engaged minds, a tapestry woven with curiosity and respect. Her students look at her with affection and respect, fostering a warm and supportive learning environment, a harmonious haven where knowledge blossoms and hearts connect. In the future, A small, cozy library stands as a beacon of hope and knowledge. Village children are sitting engrossed in books, their faces lit by the promise of learning. Sonopari stands beside Mona, a proud smile illuminating her face as she witnesses the library's success. Sonopari's voice fills the room with pride. Mona established this library to provide free education to those in need. Mona's heart swells with satisfaction as she sees the fruits of her labor. The narrator reflects on Mona's impact. Mona sees children from her village now holding important positions. In the dim solitude of her home, Mona sits, shoulders slumped, her face etched with distress. The gloom of the room mirrors Mona's inner turmoil, amplifying her solitude. Mona sighs, the sound heavy in the quiet space, her fingers clutching an old photograph. The photograph of her mother becomes Mona's lifeline in the oppressive atmosphere. Bathed in warm light, young Mona fills the room with laughter as she plays. Her mother gently guides Mona's hand, encouraging her artistic spirit. Sunlight streams through the window, casting a golden glow. Mona's mother smiles lovingly, her eyes filled with pride. Ami. Mona's voice rings out, filled with innocent joy. Sonopari materializes beside Mona, her presence a gentle promise of support. With a tender touch, Sonopari places her hand on Mona's shoulder, a gesture of connection and reassurance. Sonopari shares wisdom. Every person's story is made from the dreams of their ancestors. Your grandmother's dream was fulfilled by your mother, and now you are carrying it forward. The dreamscape fades, leaving Mona bathed in a newfound sense of purpose, deeply connected to her family's enduring legacy. Sunlight filters through the canopy as Sonopari and Mona journey back from the magical palace. Their footsteps light upon the forest path. The air is still, and the rustling leaves whisper secrets of journeys completed and wisdom gained. Sonopari turns, her expression soft with understanding as she seeks to uncover the depths of Mona's heart. Her voice, a gentle invitation to reflection, hangs in the air. What is the most important thing you learned from your journey through your past and future? The question lingers, echoing among the trees as Mona pauses, her thoughts turning inward. Under the blood-red moon, ancestors perform ancient rituals, their faces etched with determination. Future students, eyes wide with curiosity, absorb knowledge in sun-drenched classrooms. Laughter echoes through fields of gold, moments of ecstatic joy, faces stained with tears, bodies bowed under relentless storms. A tapestry woven with sacrifice and hope, interconnected generations. The crushing weight of responsibility settles upon Mona. The sun sets, casting a fiery glow as Mona and Sonopari arrive at the village entrance. Mona's face shines with determination, her eyes mirroring the vibrant sunset. Mona declares, "I learned that our lives are tied to the dreams and sacrifices of our elders, and the future is in our hands. We can illuminate it with our dreams." Mona's voice carries with conviction, echoing her resolve. She continues, "I resolve to become a teacher who imparts not only knowledge but also ethics and love." The village awaits, bathed in the warm hues of twilight, promising a future shaped by dreams and love. Mona sits surrounded by books, her expression marked by intense concentration. Sunlight bathes her face, illuminating her determination as she studies. The fortress of books surrounds her, each volume a testament to her dedication. A soft smile graces her lips as she thinks of her family's legacy of education. She is deeply immersed, driven by her grandmother and mother's dreams. Her brow is furrowed, reflecting the weight of expectations and aspirations. Beneath the vast canopy of an ancient tree, Mona captivates her young audience with tales of wonder. The children gather closer, their eyes reflecting the magic of Mona's words, lost in a world of imagination and dreams. Sonopari appears, a vision of serenity, observing the heartwarming scene with a tender smile. Mona notices Sonopari and extends a warm welcome, her gesture radiating kindness and connection. In the warmly lit room, Mona and Sonopari share a moment of radiant smiles and soft laughter. Mona's eyes sparkle with unwavering conviction as she declares, "I promise you, I will continue my family's tradition of helping others and spreading education." Sonopari looks at Mona, his gaze filled with admiration and support. "I support you, Mona. I admire your dedication." Mona's face is determined, understanding the importance of her mission. The room is bathed in a gentle glow, underscoring the enduring power of love and education. The scene echoes with the quiet strength of a promise kept, a tradition honored. Amidst the vibrant life of the village square, Mona stands resolute, her eyes reflecting a battle between duty and desire. The ancient houses stand as silent witnesses to generations of tradition, their weathered walls echoing the whispers of the past. The air buzzes with the rhythm of daily life, a symphony of sounds that both celebrates and challenges the preservation of heritage. Mona's gaze is drawn to an old, ornate door, its carvings hinting at secrets and legends of a bygone era. Mona steps into the ancestral home, each step resonating with the echoes of generations. Old photographs line the walls, each a silent witness to the family's storied past, their gazes fixed on the present. Suddenly, a shimmering light erupts, tearing through the silence. A door to the past swings open, revealing vivid scenes of her ancestors. The portal shows her ancestors working tirelessly, their hands shaping the village from the ground up, their faces etched with resilience. Years later, Mona stands tall, her gaze sweeping over a transformed village where modernity dances with tradition. The village thrives, a testament to her vision, where progress and heritage intertwine seamlessly. Villagers gather, their faces alight with gratitude, celebrating the woman who illuminated their lives. Mona's eyes gleam with knowing pride as she declares, "The roots of the past empower the branches of the future."